Hello and welcome in. This is the questions part of what we do on this channel. How this one works is I do 5 questions at a time. I do a list of 5 people and I do that. Hey, welcome in, Jean. And in between the list being made, then I end up pulling and doing like a small little story type thing. There we go. Let's turn that just a little bit. I don't know how that turned. So that's what we do here on this side of it. So welcome in, everybody. I hope you're ready with questions to be answered. Okay, so I'm trying to think of which one to do. Okay. All right. And then the ones in between is just kind of for whoever needs to hear it. All right. I wasn't ready for that yet. Hey guys, welcome in. Goodness, these cards are super slippery. Okay, so this is only for whoever needs it. If the message hits you, then you know it's for you. There is some confusion. Somebody might have like a lot going on in their space. And there's some confusion. You know, they do say if your space is cluttery, then your mind is cluttery. And that's immediately what this is looking like right here. There's confusion and procrastination, and there's like lots of stuff all around somebody. And I don't know, what is this? And I have to move things around in my area of like where I'm at to get energy to flow. So I might need to do some more of that because I haven't moved my stuff around in a couple weeks. All right, what is this? What do they need to know? Focus. Somebody needs to focus on something. You've got focus on work. Something that's coming back around. There's a choice. What is this? You might have needed to do something like 4 weeks ago. Like a month to 2 months ago. You might have needed to do something, or you've been putting something off since the winter. Transform, the tower. It's the good stuff. But it's the good stuff. It's like a waiting game. That's my whole point. Somebody is, and I am one of those people. I wait forever. I'm a massive procrastinator. So, oh man. I love it when I do collective and I end up, Spirit ends up telling me what I need to do. Okay, what is this? Compassion, wisdom, mindful. It feels like being mindful. Wow. And then you got the devil again. Somebody might just feel like they're bound to their stuff. And I don't know. Wow. And then you got the 9 of Cups and Temperance. With this, feels like something's coming in. But it feels like clearing up. This could be something as simple as, it doesn't have to literally be like your space clearing up, but it could just be clearing a space for somebody to come in. If you're closed off, then nobody can come in. I want to go back to the procrastinating. That part's crazy to me. What is that? They're watching and waiting. It feels like somebody could be putting things off because they're like reading or they're watching you talk and they need to get after something else. I have no idea what I'm talking about. It just feels like, I don't know. What is my point here? What's the point of what this is? There's a decision. There's the procrastination, and then the 5 of Cups, or the 5 of Pentacles, the Sun, and the Tower. Somebody is not seeing something because something is so cluttered. So if your space is really cluttered, if your space is really cluttered, doesn't have to necessarily be dirty, it could just be cluttered with stuff, then something's not, the energy's not able to flow, is what I want to say. Okay, we have 3 spots still open. And I don't know, something needs to, wow, I don't know. See, somebody's really in their head. I just put the deck open to, and it's because they need to do something. I don't know what that is. It really feels like somebody needs to stop procrastinating on something that needs to get done. Gosh, now it's making me think, do I have something? I don't know if I have something I have to get done. I do. I don't know. But for whoever that is, it's kind of like if you clean up the space, then it clears out the mind, is what I want to say to that. The world. Hermit. Feels like then things start to flow to you pretty easily. So, okay. That was fun. I feel like Spirit just came and told me about myself. Live. So everybody gets to know. I do really procrastinate on a lot of stuff, though. I'm the world's biggest procrastinator. But oh well. Okay. I don't know. It might be a slow day again, which is fine. It's fine. I guess we can start with who we have, Jean. We can do that. So I'm not holding everybody up. And then if more people come in afterwards, we can reopen the list. So we're not holding a bunch of people up. Okay. What about me? Okay. How? Let's put this down. Okay, so how is the Sagittarius? How is the Sagittarius feeling? Can you tell me? Ooh, can I get a card, please? Okay, I was gonna say the cards are not speaking. Extreme and completely done. And there's a tether here. Huh. It feels like they're trying to go. It feels like closed off. But it feels like it's super extreme. Like, God, I say it all the time. Like, dramatic. Somebody's trying to be really dramatic about something. But it's like feeling like something needs to come full circle. Something could have happened in the wintertime. I'm seeing that too. But there is something that is tethering. What is this? Clarify that, please. Whoa. The Swans. This is a soulmate of yours. You're tied to this person for what? The change of heart. This person's going to have a change of heart of whatever it is. It feels like this could be somebody who's like, I don't know, crabby pants or something like that. Yeah, and then they change their feelings on something. It turns to, I heard turns to gold. But it feels like if something happened before, yeah, they were closed off. Now they're going to open up and start talking to you. This person was like moody. This person's like a moody person. And they get a change of heart. You have the keys on the ring, which literally talks about having a change of heart. If you can see that, if it'll focus. And then you get the heart here. It's almost like something happens where you two feel connected in some sort. So they're feeling, sweet on you, whatever that is. But it feels like coming from a place where they were kind of harsh. if that makes sense. Okay. I hope that answered your question. Okay, is my next relationship. Oh, okay. So it's the next relationship. Hold on. Okay, I'm trying to see how I can word this. Okay, in April, going to be or 4. Okay, what is the next relationship? Next relationship gonna be? It's gonna be genuine or not? Show me what that looks like. Next relationship. Okay. Next relationship. Union and dating. It feels like the first person you end up like dating, it feels like boom and then boom. So the first person you go to like date, if you're putting yourself out there to date somebody, it feels like it's going to be like a one night stand. But the second person, especially if you're meeting them like on a dating site or something like that, but then it feels like another person, a second chance type person, somebody wanting to come back around. They want to take something to another level. Yeah, you're going to be dating. There's going to be a date, and it's like you're going to meet somebody. What is this? Staying focused. You're going to get like direct communication. This could be a Leo. And it's like it can turn into like a strengthening. Oh, I'm just reading the energy. It feels like, and it's like an overflow. I mean, a one night stand doesn't have to be, oh, you're a Leo. Oh. I mean, it could be just like a one date type thing where you go on a date with somebody and the first one didn't really click or it didn't in your time frame. And then somebody comes back for a union for you. And then that one, they want to take it. Yeah, this man. They could be olive tone, but it feels like they come back. And they might offer to, it's something with the wine. It doesn't have to be that person. It can be, because it could be this person, if you hear him. Right. What I'm saying is, it can be the person that you went and had a date and thinking that it was just going to be a one night stand because it didn't click right away. And then after a little bit of time, they come back. Whoever this is somebody that comes back. It does not have to be the actual ex. It doesn't. But it just feels like this masculine comes back and something's going to develop over time. So, I mean, this is it's just energy that I'm reading. And it's the same thing with like dailies. Just let them play out. Because energy is so fluent. And it could just be, you meet somebody at the store and then you end up talking. Because this is something about like an event or something public. And then they start to talk with you and being like direct, on target, all of that. And it develops over time, but it feels like the first go ahead, it doesn't connect right away. So this person that I didn't connect with at first comes back around. It could be that simple. Okay. So I hope that answered your question, but they are going to want to like ask you out again after some time. Wow. And then you got this man again. Wow. Change of state and making a change in direction. Yeah, it does feel like that. This person goes and then changes their mind. You're welcome. Okay. Now is everybody. Wow, we've only been on for 15 minutes. I don't know what to do now. Those went kind of quick. I asked what your next one was going to be because it was kind of hard to ask the question that you asked because it was like 2. What I'm saying is that the first person that comes around, it doesn't go well at first. I mean, if they're coming to come around, then and they want something on a higher level, then I would think that they would want to be with you more than that. Hey, Firebird, welcome in. I hope I'm making sense of what I'm trying to say. Okay. Yes, there is room. We just started a new list. Oh, I'm doing good. Doing pretty good. I hope you're doing well and everything is going good for you. And if we wait too long, like if 10 minutes go by or something, Jean, you could add you and whatever moderator's on. I think Bailey's still on. I don't know if she's still in here. If she wants to be. I don't know. Should I just pull something? Let me see. Is there any other messages for the time being? Past? Wow. Okay, geez. Sorry, that just flipped off my nail. Oh, I'm glad to hear that. That's good. Okay, so what other messages for anybody who needs to hear it? What do you have, please, Spirit? Ooh, you got the ego with obsession. Somebody's obsessing over, they're being stubborn and escaping. Well, then you have the muse. Somebody might be obsessed with music. What? Actually, I've been listening to like these 2 songs like back to back since yesterday. They're in my head. That's how much I've been listening to them. Okay, what am I doing here? What is this? But it's talking about the ego and obsession and escaping. So somebody might be like in their ego and obsessing about something, and so they escape with music. Is what I want to say. What is this? Very important details. Somebody might be actually looking for clarity through music. There's movement. Catalyst. Wow. And then you get the devil communicating. What is that? Unexpected. This could be 2 earth signs. A Capricorn and a Virgo. I don't know. This does feel kind of earthy. What do they want? Like communication. But then you got justice. Somebody might be just like hard at work, working on something. This could be somebody who has the ability to work and listen to music at the same time. And they're by themselves. Somebody might crank up the music. Turn up the jam. Turn it up. The something. Beaten. I don't know what that is. Pump up the jam. That's what it is. Pump up the jam. Pump it up. Something. I don't know. This person is, if they're a bear of a person, they're strong. This could be a strong person. and they're pumping up the jam, and I don't know. They come in like a bear and solving problems. The key, they have a solution. They're following a map. And then you've got the heart and mind, their emotions. This person is driven by music. I don't know what I'm talking about here or what's going on, but this person is driven by music. And they're trying to concentrate, and they're determined to do something. They feel super okay. So the devil here, this could just be where somebody is. I mean, that's kind of what Capricorn energy is. They're like completely, they work all the time. And so this feels like, I don't know. I can literally hear music really, really loud in my ear. They might switch through music. Like you're listening to one track and then they switch over to another. I don't know what this is. What's the point of what I'm saying here? Somebody might think that somebody's really, really in their ego, but they have a higher perspective with the universe. They're looking at the bigger picture of something, and there's some sort of creative force going on, but then they're alone. What? And this rainbow comes in. Somebody might be driving or something. I don't know. I feel like I'm going all over the place, but somebody might see a rainbow. Literally see a rainbow. But it feels like somebody is really trying to create something, and they're trying to be patient with something, and they realize that their patience is going to pay off. They get luck. Their control. Somebody has massive self-control. And it feels like the way how they're able to have control is through music. What? I don't know what my point is to whatever this is. That's how they cope. That feels like the way that they cope, or somebody might feel like they depend on music or something. I know somebody like that. That's why it's kind of like, oh. And then the mother lode. It's on Easy Street. I don't know. Somebody finds like a fortune or something. They're the real deal. Or I don't know what this is. I really don't. They have plenty, but then it's a gamble. Somebody might like not roll dice. What's happening next feels like somebody might take a chance and get the water carrier. And then the microphone. Noble. Somebody's going to communicate something. And it feels like if somebody gets like a stroke of luck or something turns out good for them, they're going to share it with somebody. And they hear you. I don't know what that is. It feels like if this person was down on their luck and you were there for them, they got your back. There's during uncertain times, finding fault, then they communicate. Wow, Black Widow. But then there's positivity. Like you built this person up. And it feels like a reward. Somebody wants to give you a reward. Yeah, the sacrifice. Putting others first, the weight of the world. And then the map again. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just saying, wow, the conclusion. So whoever this is for, it's like the conclusion off of everything is somebody wants to like remove some sort of challenge for you. And it feels like it's a reward for being there and looking out when they were down. Feels like a favor or something like that. I don't know what I'm talking about. It just feels like, I don't know. Wow, the biker. It's a biker who has tools, but how do you fit tools onto a bike? I don't know. They might have a secret compartment and they're going to bring their tools to come fix something for you. I don't know. I feel like giddy now. That's weird. Okay. I have no idea where that was going. That was just a small little thing in between something. I don't know. It feels like, okay. I don't know. Okay, so there's 4 spots. I think that was already 10 minutes. So if you and Bailey so on want to jump on the list, I'll get you guys. And then I guess we'll wrap it up again. These ones aren't very long these days. Eventually they will be, but I know right now they're kind of not, which is okay. Oh my gosh. Sorry, that's a song that was in my head. Oh, you did? I think it was cute. I liked the daily. It was cute. I forgot what I titled it. I'm telling you, once I do them, I forget everything that I said. Okay. How is Scorpio feeling about disconnect and distance? Okay. How is Scorpio feeling with the distance? How is the Scorpio feeling? Wow. Spirit. This person is looking for proof. Well, then you got the lust. But they're looking for proof. Butterfly and the mask. It's like they're pretending. Yeah, proof. I don't know why I'm saying that. But it's a magnifying glass. And if you look hard enough with the magnifying glass, you see it says, I love you through that. And then it comes with spirit. And what is that? It's like something is being masked too. What is this? If this person is, okay, that was way too many. Okay. Just like calm down. What is this? Somebody's nervous. I don't know what that is. What is this? Movement. Wow. Feels like I heard the news today. Does this person know somebody else in your group? Like your friend group or something? Because, yeah, that person is doing a lot of talking. And now it feels like they're trying to chase after something else. You got the proposal, the beaver. It feels like if you stay, yeah, and then you've got the moon. What you don't know is that if you just kind of stay, something new is going to come. But you do have somebody. You are, okay. Somebody in that circle of friends is trying to, they're a blabbermouth. And it's something where you need to pay attention. Yeah, and you got the crow. You need to pay attention to something. Wow. This person is like weighing you down or their baggage. They're trying to cause difficulties for something to move forward for you. And yeah, they're clouding somebody's judgment. Wow. So if there was a misunderstanding between you and this person, it's because of a social connection. Somebody in the social group is doing like this bird on the wire thing. And it's like blah, 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 blah. Feels like to stir up some stuff. I mean, it might be. I don't know. It just feels like I'm getting that image of when you're in school, like it was a experiment that the teacher did where the teacher would tell you something and go around to tell everybody else. And by the time it gets back to the main person, it's, yeah. Right. Yeah, I would be careful. But it does look like something's going to come back around, and like something might be said that you did something or did that, and it's almost like he wants proof of it. I'd be careful of your friend group. Definitely. Because you definitely have one in there that doesn't, it's not good. Okay, Bailey, if you want to post your question. Oh, you do know who it is. Okay, yeah. I wouldn't tell that one anything. You're welcome. Ooh. And I just seen a card sticking out, which is weird. It says party. Yeah, having fun, all of that. So yeah. All right, last call for Bailey. She might be gaming, so she might not be on here anymore. So then we can go to Eugene. Yeah, she might not be. Okay, may I see what eyes, feelings, and intentions are? Okay. What are eyes, feelings, and intentions, please? For Jean. What does she need to know? What is eyes, feelings, and intentions? Single. Has some independence. Ego and trapped, stuck, jealous, illumination. What? It feels like, what? Proposal. It almost feels like this person wants to like trap you. Not in a bad way, but it's kind of like they see you as being independent and all of that. And then you got in their ego, it's like they want to lock you down. Yeah, the torch. Fully engaged with messaging. And then you got the death card. And they want to, they want to change your singlehood. They want to lock you down and then protect you. Wow. And then you've got finances with the ladybug. Weird. And bring you flowers and marry you and all of that. If you and this person have talked about children, this person wants to have a daughter with you. They do. That's why the fish is here. From that whole, if they dream about fishes, they want to have a daughter. They might have even had a dream that they had a daughter with you. This person wants to have a happy, humble love and warmth and all that marriage. They want to win. This person has a lot of energy towards you, especially when you talk. When you and this person talk together, it feels like wanting to like run to you. Wow. Moving. And if they're in a toxic situation, or if there's anything toxic around them, like work or something like that, it feels like they can't move fast enough to get out of that. And it feels like so now I come to you with open arms. This person wants to take you off the market. It feels like that's exactly how direct I can make it. And it feels like their ego wants to trap you because they don't want to share you with anybody else. So it doesn't feel ill. Like it's not ill intent. It just feels like that's mine. Wow, this compass. Oh, they love how your compassion. Wow. They also like your insight. But they feel a lot of compassion with you because you give a lot of it out, is what it feels like. Okay. Wow. So they're gonna drive towards you and lock it down. If it feels like they want to lock you down, that's probably why they want to have a baby. Oh, really? Yeah, no, this one I seen daughter. So I don't know. Right, yeah. Definitely gonna lock you down though. Crazy. That one was like a real powerful one where it's like, oh no, they want to lock you down, lock you down. So it might be with the baby, but it feels like it'll be marriage first, then baby. So okay, well, thank you everyone who came in and who watched for the questions. I appreciate you guys all. Thank you, Jean, for being here and moderating everything. And I will probably most likely definitely be back on tomorrow. Oh, really? I don't know. Maybe. But I'll be back on tomorrow for the daily. So thank you guys all so very much. And until then, bye guys.